Good morning, students. How are you all? Hope you all are fine. Okay. Okay. Let us come back to our lesson in commerce. That 11th lesson, the type of that selection process. Okay. There, the selection process, the first one application blank, then scrutinizing the application and conducting various selection test we have completed. Okay. Then the second step is conducting interview. Okay, interview. Here many types of interviews are there. First we should know what is the meaning of interview. The word itself, no, view, that it is a French word. Okay, intervoir. Intervoir. That means to glimpse or to see. View, what we say, see, isn't it? So inter, that means we see each other. International we say, no, among nations. So in the same way, interview, they see each other, who may be the interviewer and interviewee. They both see each other at face-to-face contact, isn't it? And there will be some interpretation, their doubts they can clear. Okay. So some interaction is there between the interviewer and the interviewee. They may exchange some ideas, their suggestions, okay, to find out whether that person will be able to perform the given job, the specific job. Okay, that will be found out by the interviewer through the communication, through the conversation between those two. Okay, so we will learn now what are the types of interviews. Okay, number one is telephone interview. This one was conducted very early stage. Okay, when the telephone was there. Now, many things, isn't it? That social media, online interview, that are all coming. Okay, the first one, telephone interview. This interview is conducted, no? Maybe the candidates are not in the same place. If they are residing in a far away places, the candidates can be interviewed. Okay, so we can say this one as the preliminary interview also. At the beginning stage, through telephone they will contact, and if they want, they are not satisfied with the candidate's performance, then they can just reject that candidate. Okay, so unfit or unsuitable candidates can be eliminated. Okay, from the from in the candidate stage itself, they can be eliminated through this telephone interview. Second one, in-depth interview. In-depth interview. Here, they will check the knowledge of the people. Okay, whether that person is having very intensive knowledge. Okay, intensive and extensive knowledge of that particular area or job, whether he has that thorough knowledge will be checked by the interviewers, whether he can shine in his job. Okay, so the detailed thorough study. Okay, so in-depth interview. Okay, third one, video conferencing. The latest one. Okay, video conferencing. Through video, now we have, isn't it, what we have, that Zoom meeting. That is one like a video conferencing only, isn't it? We could see everyone in the desktop or in the cell, okay, or in the computer. We can see everyone. Face-to-face conversation can be made in this video conferencing. Okay, then those who are residing in foreign countries, or those who are residing in faraway places can be interviewed through this video conferencing. Okay, like this telephone, they cannot see them face to face. Okay, here that will be possible. Okay, they can talk at the same time, they can see each other, and they can do the interview. Then group interview. Here the candidates will be kept as a group, and one person can come and ask them to discuss about many things, and he can select the candidates who are maybe active, okay, whether they participative candidates can be selected, okay, or by answering them. So they will observe keenly, they will observe who are all fit for their job, okay. So they will be giving some work and how they perform, and in that basis they will select the candidates, okay, within 1 hour. But no need to spend each and every hour for every person, okay. Within half an hour he can select, okay, just keenly observing the total group. Now opposite to this one is panel interview. Here a group of interviewers will be there, okay. There the interviewees will be in a group. Here the interviewers, one who interview the candidates, will be in a group, okay. They may be experts in different field, okay, maybe the government officials, okay. So any other person may be the educationalist or professionals, okay. So they will be called and they will conduct, they may ask from their own field some of the questions, okay, so to the candidate. So one candidate will be interviewed by a group of interviewers, that is called group panel interview. Group interview is opposite to this one. Here one interviewer will interview a group of candidates, okay. Now the sixth one is preliminary interview. Preliminary interview, here at the beginning stage, okay, in order to select some very efficient, some of the important candidates, and in order to reject some of the unfit and unsuitable candidates, they will conduct this preliminary interview, okay. Here itself they will eliminate majority of the candidates, because if the number of candidates are more, they cannot spend a lot of time, energy and money by interviewing, by conducting test, okay. So some of them can be eliminated through this preliminary interview, then they can be called for the final interview, okay. Then another type is stress interview. Here, as per its name, the interviewees will be given some stress by asking some repeated stress questions. One by one after other, they will ask many questions, maybe unnecessary question, okay. Then that may make that interviewee to get angry or get irritated. So some irritating questions they may ask. How, whether that person has emotional control, okay, emotional, or he can control his emotion, okay. That will be checked by asking some that irritating questions, okay. That is called stress interview. So here this interview will be mostly suitable for the medical representatives when they go for practically, if we think, the medical representatives, they have to contact many people, isn't it, to get place orders for their medicine. They have to contact many doctors and that clinics or medical shop owners. So they may be getting irritated by asking many questions. That time they have to have control over their emotion, okay. For that purpose, these people. Then defense staff, for that also they will use this stress interview, okay. Then structured interview or planned interview. Planned or structured interview. or it is guided interview. Here, structure, there will be many questions. One series of questions will be there. Okay, already pre-planned, pre-prepared. Okay, one questionnaire or a series of questions will be given to the candidates, and how they answer, and they will score mark. Okay, their score will be added. They will award mark for them. Okay, and at last they will answer that their rank, and as per the rank they will be selected. Okay, planned interview. Then opposite to this one, unstructured interview, unplanned. Okay, unstructured. Here there is no pre-planned questions. Okay, here one free and frank conversation. Okay, one interaction will be there between the interviewer and the interviewee. Here there is no pre-prepared questions. Okay, here the interviewer will decide. He will okay, the way that candidates are answering. Okay, so in that way they will rank. Okay, here there is no special question. If he likes the person, and he will ask some question and he will appoint. But if he is not satisfied the way he answers, he will be sent home. Okay, there is no pre-planned questions. Okay, then the last one, online interview. Okay, online interview we know now, isn't it? Here now many websites we have, that is Skype, web chat, then WeChat, video chat, even then maybe Zoom meeting also they can contact, isn't it? So here the like video conferencing, then phone call, okay, through telephone interview, this one is also now conducted the recent one. Okay, that's why it was given at last also, online interview, because that communication technology has also developed a lot, isn't it? So no need to call them to come in person, so they will conduct in online. Many websites are available for that purpose. Okay, here they could serve a lot of time, then money, energy, everything, both on the part of the interviewers and the interviewee. Okay, I hope you might have understood all the types of interviews. Okay, then the next step is the physical examination. First one we have studied selection, second one interview. Now we are going to learn about the third step, physical examination. This we know very clearly. If a person is medically fit, then only he can do the job, isn't it? Physical fitness. Okay, fitness will be checked, physical fitness, whether he is able to do, whether he is, his physical condition is okay to perform a given job. If whether he has any illness, okay, or any disease, okay, any serious diseases, then he cannot perform his job well, isn't it? He may be admitted, and the organization has to spend a lot of money for his health. Okay, so they will do this check. Okay, medical examination. Then here one more thing they do, the reference check also. Okay, medical checkup and reference check. Here reference check means what they will do, at the time of getting the application, okay, they will give one special place, special column, okay, in the application, whom they have to contact. The reference person address will be there. So the organization afterwards, it will send one request to that person to write and send back his that morals, values, okay, his behavior, his attitude, contact, everything everything will be written and sent back to the organization. Okay, so this is also another check, reference check and physical checkup. Okay, these two will be done. With this one physical checkup, this one that we can say that moral checkup. Okay. Then the fourth one is approval by higher authorities. Higher authorities. Now, through various tests and interview, and this after physical checkup and a reference checkup, the organization, maybe the human resource management, okay, they will send the application to the higher authorities. The higher authorities may be the CEO. Okay, he may be the CEO or he may be the chairman of the organization. Okay, or he may be the human resource director. Okay, HRD. So these people are the higher authorities. Okay, for their approval, that list of the candidates, those who have been selected, will be sent for them. Once, then if they have approved, then only those candidates can be called for the appointment. Okay, then they can be sent the appointment letter. Okay, they will wait for the approval of the higher authorities. Then only they do the final selection. Okay, they will call for another one interview, the final interview. Here they will talk about their organization and they will ask, they may, whatever doubt if they have, they will clear. Why have you prepared this, our institution? Why didn't you go for another organization? That they may ask some questions. Okay, finally they will be selected and they will explain about the organizational culture. Okay, and what all they have to do, their dress code. Okay, then what all the career development programs available, how can they develop their career. Okay, all these will be explained to the candidates. That's final selection. Okay, now they will sign the contract of employment. This will go together. Okay, once they have called, that time itself they will give the contract of employment. Okay, they will sign some of the documents, both, either maybe the employer and employee. Okay, we can say the interviewer or interviewee. Okay, both the employer and employee will sign. Mainly the employees have to sign some of the documents. Okay, here they will give all the rules and regulations of the organization. Okay, many things will be there. What is his scale of pay? The scale of pay, then allowance, any allowance, increment. Okay, then that how many working hours they have to work. Okay, then when the employment is starting, then all the rules and regulations. Okay, then what is his that job. Okay, job title, what is his job. Okay, everything will be entered and he has to sign. Okay, with that he can be joined in the organization. Okay, so after signing this contract, then they will be given the placement. Okay, they will be kept, they will be appointed, the appointment letter may be given for them. Okay, then they will start that employment card will be given, employee card. Okay, work permit they say. So they will be appointed as the employee of that organization. Okay, students, we have studied now the selection process. Okay, or the how they do the selection process. Okay, thank you very much.